Hi everyone, my name is Harley and welcome to TransByDef on Saturdays. This week's topic is transgender role models. So let me go ahead and start by saying that, this time frame, there's a lot of transgender news, and there's opportunities of many role models in this community now, because it's like we have like rock stars coming out, we have famous celebrities, movie directors, and like drag show people who used to be in drag, and famous people, and it's just like and beauty pageant as well, and it's really cool that now it's like there's many people that can choose their role model because they fit in so different categories but still share the transgender line, and paving the way, and it's really fantastic. For me, it's like right now, like for me, I think it's not too late, but I don't see any of them as my role model because I'm already in this process. I am myself my own role model because I'm at that point now where I'm like, okay, I'm starting my own life, and it's me, I would say a few years back, before I even started to consider when I started to consider transitioning, I would say the role models for me were the people on YouTube, posting videos like this one, and just for me it was like, okay, I don't know what to do, I'm turning 24 and I'm really thinking about transitioning, and it's like, doing YouTube searches and seeing where people stand and how the effects happen and how they feel and all this stuff, and it's very inspirational, and I felt it, and this is me repaying it back. So like back in that time, my role models were really the YouTube community and stuff. But even before that, there was this huge gap that I really didn't have too much of a role model because I was so depressed. I mean, it's like when I was growing up, it's like I had a tough time choosing of what I wanted to be when I grew up, because I wanted to be a girl, and it was such a side block, because it was so hard, to have like a role model. At that point, it's like, well, who do you have a role model of, but like I actually did have a slight role model, back when I was a kid, and even kind of today now I see her. She's not transgender, but she's part of the LGBT community in a way, because she's gay and she came out gay, and her name is Ellen DeGeneres, and she, I remember watching her shows when I was little with my parents, and I remember that episode that came on where she announced she was gay, and it was like this huge thing back then, because like I'm talking like an old fart here. It wasn't too long ago. It was a big shocker to the world, and she risked everything. She risked her career, everything. Like who she was, and then who she was then to be who she is now, and it was really a lot of courage and stuff like that, and to me that was like very like leadership wise, and gutsy, and it's like that's someone that, oh my gosh, I wish I had that much courage in my life to do that in front of the world and say, hey, this is me, and you can shun on it or whatever, but this is me. And it was like at that time it was like, holy cow, and it's fantastic to see that, like I was really saddened because her show got canceled, and I was like, oh my god, it's like going down, and then now she's on the rise again, and it's really fantastic, to see that happen, and that is sort of like a role model to me, because she had so much courage to do that, and she took lots of risks. Not saying that anyone else isn't taking risk, but it was just, that was my person that I saw for the first time that took a risk like that, and it was brave, and I always that was kind of my role model to take that risk to actually come out as transgender. And you usually don't see that too much, and then now it's like, now you're starting to see a lot more, and you're like, that's awesome, that's really cool. And I'm just gonna end it with that though. But I hope you like this, this channel, and anyways, I will see you next week. Bye bye.